So recently I moved out and I built up my brand new fancy modern home, but there's a little bit of it that's kind of unfinished. And so in today's Spicy Minecraft Hardcore video, we are going to be building up one of every single beacon in the game. And I want to surround the islands underneath my base with those beacons. But most importantly, I want to thank today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. If you guys have been watching me for a while, you guys know that I've worked with Raid Shadow Legends in the past, and I actually do like their game a lot. And they do a great job at pumping out content. And by content, I mean literally a doom tower. Every game has some serious challenges waiting near the end, something you can really sink your teeth into to master it. Well, in Raid Shadow Legends, that is the doom tower. To climb all the way up to the top of it, you're going to need a really strong army of champions. Regular doom tower floors, they tend to be pretty easy, but when you deal with the bosses, that's another thing. You're going to need some serious specialists if you're going to want to beat them. But the content doesn't stop there, because Raid also added a super legendary version of everybody's favorite champion, also my favorite. Look at this guy. Look at that beautiful Death Knight. The ultimate Death Knight is everything everyone hoped for. He's poised, he's powerful, he's just He's a perfect man. And the best part is that literally anyone can get him right now. All you got to do is play Raid for 7 days between now and October 27th, and you got him. Also, for a quick little insight, a little bit more juicy, if you guys hit that menu button on the left side, go to promo codes, type DK Rises into the promo code. You get a bunch of free stuff and instantly level your new strongest champion all the way up to level 50 and 5-star ascension. And that sounds like a deal to me, I'll be honest. And if you're going to be playing Raid for 7 days to get that Death Knight, now is the best time to sign up, because new players that use either A, my QR code that's currently on the screen, or B, click that link down in the description, get a free starter pack that's worth up to $30, and you get a free champion named Vergus, and I mean, he's a rather handsome devil if I do say. And you'll also get all this cool in-game loot. So make sure you guys either A, use the QR code, or B, click the link down in the description, sign up for Raid. It's a ton of fun, and let's get into the video. So like I said, my goal with all these different islands and everything is pretty much to put a beacon on okay. Regardless, yeah, basically to put a beacon on each one of these and then kind of spruce up this middle island, make it a little bit more unique, a little bit special. Let me first get rid of all these guys. You could stay. Yeah, you could stay up. Anyways, back to the beacons. We do already have an emerald beacon, which we grinded. Oh, right. I do want to make another emerald beacon because ideally I'd like to have a bunch of these long-term just all over the place so that I can just always have like speed boosts and stuff like that, because I mean, it's speed boost. I'd like to be able to move fast. So what I'm thinking here is like diamond beacon, emerald beacon, gold beacon, iron beacon in the back, and then, you know, a little netherite beacon up here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we'll see. If we're gonna get to cracking on these beacons, though, I'm also gonna need a lot of skulls. And luckily, I do have a looting sword and a fortress that's in the soul sand biome, which means there's a lot of mobs, which also means it's a lot of stress. So let's get to getting these wither skulls. Oh, first skull, baby. Almost fell in the lava. However, we got it. Oh, that one. Yep. Okay. Man, I should really be able to farm for this. I wasn't just so lazy. Life could be a lot easier. Got another one. Oh my, I just got one and the stupid gas blew it up. Oh, that's depression. Another one, back to back. Oh, and another one and another one. And there we go. Finally, we finally have enough skulls if my math's correct, because I need about 5 beacons, 3, 6, 9. Anyways, enough about the math. And now that we got all of our skulls, it's about time we get to slaying all the wither bosses that we're going to need to get rid of, which the best way to do this is to dig underneath the end portal, because you got this bedrock, and with this bedrock basically you're able to get the wither boss just nice, cozy, and stuck in the roof. I don't think you really need the obsidian. I just kind of like, I don't know, mental safety net just to know that it's here, since it is technically a harder block to break. All I gotta do is set this up, bada bing bada boom, and then we just wait. And now let's go check on our mans. He's nice and stuck, and yeah, and all we gotta do is beat him up. Oh, I forgot, since we covered the entire end in skull, now whenever something dies, something like a wither boss that gives off a lot of XP, and now we'll spread skull. Anyways. And And there we go. And now we got all of our nether stars so that we can be able to craft up all of our bacons. And so all we gotta do is throw these together like bippity boppity boo. And there we go. We got all of our beacons all nice and set up on each and every single one of their islands. And that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Hope you got no far from over. As we all know, a beacon needs a lot of blocks, and I need to get a lot of different blocks. I figured that I'll probably go from easiest to hardest in terms of what the fastest I can be able to actually get all these materials. One, because, well, you know, smarter, not harder, you know, working something. I don't know. So I'm gonna start off by AFKing at our handy dandy gold farm that we built up a few episodes ago. Now, it's not like the fastest gold farm, but it was an easy build gold farm, and that was kind of the goal. However, this should be able to produce enough gold for an entire beacon. I mean, we have gold at home, but alas, here we are. All right, and after AFKing for quite some time, it's finally time to... Okay, yeah, we're backing up. I just realized I didn't even bring shulker boxes. Gosh dang it. Okay, and now how does this happen? Someone explain this. Last time I came out of the roof, it was on this portal, and now it's coming out of that one. All right, the portals don't really matter. However, we do got our shulker boxes, and it's time to fill them up. I plan on taking, obviously, all this gold, crafting it into ingot, and just making as many as possible. And then I could turn them also into blocks to condense them even more. Because ideally, I do want to take as much of this rotten flesh as possible. Sounds weird to do, I know. However, if I take all the rotten flesh, then I could be able to sell it to a villager. And then I could be able to get emeralds to be able to make the emerald. So you can see where this gold farm is kind of a foolproof strategy. All right, and a little under 2 stacks of gold blocks. We should be good because I do have a lot of gold at home. Now let me grab all this rotten flesh. I love these shulker boxes. All this nasty flesh is literally just money. Now with all of my gold, fairly certain that it's like just over 2 stacks of materials. I hope. Either way, let's get to putting this thing together. No, I'm short on blocks. 2 seconds. There we go. Nothing a couple bastions won't fix. Are you... There we go. I just needed a 3rd bastion. Anyways, gold beacon finally completed. I would definitely say it's probably the easiest of all the beacons. Technically, I do have an iron farm, which is just as equally easy. You know, you just sit there and AFK at a farm and collect a lot of materials. However, I do already actually have a lot of iron. Actually, this one might have been the easiest. I already have so much irons. And then I also have all the resources from when I raided the villages. Yep. Oh, wow. That's a lot of emeralds too, actually. So in reality, I can already almost make our iron beacon. Maybe I should have started there. This thing should have at least some iron in it. I don't think I'm ever close enough to it to really have it going off. In reality, I probably should put like a chunk loader up in the air so that this thing's just always going. No, not really. Not really going. But it is fast. So within a blink of an eye and just a couple minutes later, here we go. Here we go. And here we go. I'm sure this is going to be enough iron. And again, I was sure that I had enough gold. That turned into a thing. Maybe I get a little extra just in case. I only had to wait for just a few minutes to get all that. But now we should be good to go and slap together this beacon just like so. Oh yeah, there we go. Looking magnificent. We already got 2 bacons together. Now it's time to get started on the harder ones. Because the only ones that we got left is gonna be emerald, diamond, and then yeah, our netherite. Which, like I said, we already got an emerald one, but it's just I don't want to move it. I'll be honest. Why move it when Excuse me, so that's not how you treat your llama. It's like, why move it when you can just make another one? Besides, we do already have 44 emerald blocks, which is pretty solid. Not to mention that we do have a giant village trading hall. I need to put some miles on this thing. I need to actually use it because it's like I could be selling sticks to these guys. I could be selling potatoes, but I eat those. So I'm gonna start off by selling a bunch of rotten flesh to all my brew boys, since we do have a lot of rotten flesh. And I mean, this is just like honestly like the most expendable resource that I have right now. So, and that landed us almost 2 stacks of emeralds just going through the rotten flesh that we had in our shulker boxes. Let's see, what else can we trade? What else? I could get some sticks real quick. And after all, these jungle trees do got a lot of wood in them, and I don't even got to go far for it. So why not chop down a couple of these real quick, then I could take all that wood, turn it all into stick, and sell it to my Fletchers, which I actually haven't even traded with my Fletchers yet. So just now I get to level them. All right, and he's already ramped up prices. What a guy. Maybe it's because he doesn't like jungle sticks. Maybe jungle sticks are the problem, huh? And that put us up about another stack, a little over, which is honestly not much, because now we're at 1 stack of emeralds. Well, actually 1 stack in 1 block. However, that's fine because I do have an ace up my sleeve to getting emerald, and that is I have a lot of sugarcane. Unfortunately for me, I also made it so that our trading hall has cartographers as well as some book boys up there, and they also buy paper. So it's 2 different jobs now. Oh wow, yeah, no, that's not a lot though. Okay, let me just craft up a ton of paper. There we go. Now I can easily just trade a bunch of this at a time. I already know everyone's gonna be screaming at me in the comments saying how I should have gotten like Hero of the Village or something, and it's like, yeah, I know, but I didn't want to have to. And now with the paper trades out of the way, we got ourselves a handful more blocks. All right, now on to the food, because fortunately for us, we are eating pretty good. We do have a pretty good food farm going here. I don't know why there's some sugarcane in it. Getting me kind of confused. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, apparently I still had more sugarcane to trade anyways. So not only do we have our awesome food farm down here, but we also did raid 100 villages in this world. That was quite the video. However, 100 villages also does mean a lot of loot. Yes, there we go. We got a lot of hay bales, like a whole lot of hay bales. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Pretty sure the food trades are pretty much gonna top it all off. I'm gonna basically be doing food trades for the next couple of hours with how many hay bales I have. And the most important thing is that I gotta make sure these guys do have the right jobs though, because I do need, yeah, like this combo is perfect. Potatoes and wheat could not be more perfect, I'll be honest. If I see any beetroots, game over. You're losing your job. Sorry to tell you, but I will rehire. There we go. Now let's begin the super long trading process. And this should be the last of the emeralds that we're going to actually need for this beacon. I know it's like a little over a stack and a half. And I also wanted to get some extra emeralds because now we're switching our diet officially. We're going to be on that golden carrot only diet. No more baked potatoes, as much as I love baked potatoes. Also, screw this guy. He's the only one that was charging me 61 wheat for 1 emerald. I still did the trade anyways, because I mean, like I literally went through 1 shulker box of hay bales and we still have all this. And then, yeah, I mean, so we still have ample amount of food. But alas, it is time to throw together the emerald bacon. So let's just boom, bam, boom, bow. Ah, no way. I spent just a little too many emeralds. God dang it. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I do have enough. I lied. I can make 1 block. There we go. Boom. Emerald bacon V2. Like I said, we're going from easiest to hardest. So the diamond is next. And unfortunately, Minecraft has gotten rid of every single workaround for getting diamonds real quick, because you used to be able to just dig down in a swamp and just boom, got like 5 diamonds down there. Now you need to mindlessly fly around in some caves, and that's kind of what I'm left with doing, because I don't really have much for diamonds or diamond block. This is probably, I would say, actually going to be the hardest one, even harder than netherite. Netherite's time consuming, but when you got the resources, it's really not that bad. Also going to try to fly somewhere far away where I can get some nice fresh caves, and I don't got to worry about all my current caves. So we're going on a trip in my favorite rocket ship, zooming through the skies. Copyright strike. Oh, well, this is looking like a mighty fine cave. Excuse me, everyone. I'm here for diamonds. Can you point me in the direction of diamonds? I would really appreciate it. a little bit closer than I thought he would. First of all, I'm going to do my best to just kind of fly around and try to find diamonds, because they are kind of easy to find when you get into like some really big cave systems, kind of like this. Yup, kind of like this. Okay, never mind. This isn't nearly as big as I thought it was going to be. I just need a little bit more of this succulent, juicy. Just the one. All right, well, I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks. Like I said, this one might actually end up being possibly the longest one for me to make. I mean, if every single one of these is just going to be one diamond at a time, then this might actually end up being painful. I mean, naturally with a fortune pick, it's not gonna be that bad, but come on, Minecraft, your boy is solid. And either way, we're gonna see how many diamonds we could get from just mindlessly running around in these mob infested caves. In a 3, in a 2, in a 1. Oh, we found ourselves a spawner and it's literally wide open. And okay. No diamonds? All right, boys, I'll be on my way. And finally, hours later, after mindlessly running around in caves, we're on our way home. Good bit of diamonds. I'm really hoping that this is enough diamonds. I keep coming up short, and I don't know why my brain keeps telling me 2 stacks and like 10 blocks. I don't know. Like, I keep thinking that it's way less than it really is. Like, I know this isn't enough, but I do have the blocks at home. I just couldn't remember how many blocks at home. That was my main issue. Having fortune on a pickaxe really saves your life. And if you don't have fortune, honestly, you're living under a rock. At home, we had 26 and I'm 1 diamond short from making another block. We got 2 stacks, 34. I can never remember. Well, I mean, either way, we're gonna find out here in a second. Oh my gosh, is this actually enough? I actually thought I was gonna come up short again. Did I speak too soon? I hate myself. Oh my. All right, and after angrily mining a handful more diamonds, we should be good to go. Because with these 34 diamonds that we mined up, plus the 8 that we already have, we should be able to craft up 4, which is obviously more than enough for the rest of this beacon. Now we're on to the final beacon, the last beacon, the most time-consuming beacon. Not, I would say, not the hardest, but the most time-consuming. Because for the diamond one, I mean, you could strip mine, but that's like, you know, mentally draining. But otherwise, you have to fight a lot of mobs. You got to go into caves. You got to fly around. That one, you got to live through all the villager sounds, and that's just that. Whereas this one, just blow up some TNT. It's easy peasy, especially if you got yourself a really OP creeper farm like I do, and you have expendable gunpowder. I also have a double chest inside of the giant storage room full of gunpowder as well. We're gonna be able to craft up a whole lot of TNT. Now, how much TNT? Well, let's find out. Oh, appears I don't have any sand. And finally, 2 shulker boxes of TNT later. I mean, like, I didn't even use all of my gunpowder. However, I'm really using my last brain cells right now after shoveling sand in this desert. Like, I'm just carving out the entire desert. In my last video, I did like a quarter of this thing to get enough glass to make like the cloud for my base and everything. Whereas like this was a lot of TNT. And so just mindlessly shoveling it's taking its toll on my brain. But alas, it is time. Finally, time to get to mining up some ancient debris. I just need to make sure I find a good spot where I'm not going to be hitting lava like crazy, which is surprisingly a lot harder to do than you would think. But I think I found a pretty dense part of nether waste, so I'm going to dig all the way down, and we already got ourselves some ancient debris on the way down. Oh my god, this is what I don't want to deal with. I don't want to deal with lava. Or maybe we turn. Oh, okay. All right. Deal with lava, bro. Okay, yeah, no, we're under a lava lake somewhere else. All right, take 2, new tunnel. Here we go. Grab a few stacks of TNT and basically just dig a really long tunnel until we hit lava. Dig, dig, dig. Talk about digging a hole really far. Oh, and there's some lava. All right, let me separate that by a couple of blocks. It's a decent sized tunnel. All right, and there's just more lava. We're also in a soul sand biome now. Can't get a break, man. I can't find a good spot to TNT mine. All right, I'm just gonna punch a bunch of random tunnels and we'll see where that gets us. And now the first batch of TNT is primed, ready to explode. I've pretty much used about 15 stacks of TNT here. I dug so many tunnels, serpentining left and right, all the way down this one really long tunnel. Let's see how many ancient debris we can get out of just 15 stacks of TNT. Currently, I'm already at 10, literally just from digging the tunnel. So I have high hopes for this. Might be a juicy location. Also, hopefully this does not crash my computer. I'm gonna turn away from it. Wait until the explosions are done. Is it safe in here? Oh my god. Oh, hello. Like, it's not even rendering yet. Oh, I still see TNT. Oh no, the TNT is still blowing up. But also, look at all this ancient debris. Holy crap, dude, this place is loaded. All right, hold up, let's grab all this real quick. Let's just get to work here. And finally, after mining up all the blocks of ancient debris from the first tunnel, 15 stacks of TNT, we got a whopping 51 ancient debris. However, there is a lot of lava. It's like, I'm sure there's probably even more buried in this lava, but I don't got any fire res and we're definitely underneath a lava lake. If my math's correct, 51 ancient debris, that should be a little over 1 block of netherite. So tunnel 1, I'd say it's a failure, honestly. But tunnel number 2, though, is going to be even bigger, and then I'm also going to fill it up with a whole lot more TNT. Man, why is it every single time that I want to do a cool jump cut, it just doesn't go how I thought? Why is the TNT gotta explode like that? Well, I guess I'll just finish placing down the rest of this TNT and blow up the rest of this tunnel. I mean, it's literally a massive tunnel. I'm like 20 stacks in. So disappointed. I wanted to watch it all explode at the same time, but no, some lava said otherwise, I guess. All right, and here's to the rest of the tunnel. Let's just watch it go kaboom. Not quite as nice as getting the rest of these ancient debris. You guys want from me? It's not my fault your stupid family doesn't know how to not walk to next to TNT. I don't know why I can't even talk, bro. I got poo brain. Can't even talk trash to some AIs. So you know I'm at my lowest point right now. And finally, oh my god. Anyways, finally, after using every single one of my TNTs, mining out this gigantic tunnel, getting rid of as much lava as possible. Oh, this thing is actually really, really big. I didn't realize how big this really was until I started flying. We're up to a little over 4, well, actually almost 5 stacks if I really look at it, which is a good bit of ancient debris. That's a lot. I mean, granted, this is a very large tunnel. So let's head on home so that I could throw all these in the smelters. And while those smelt up, I also grabbed a lot of gold while I was down there. And then let's combine all this together and turn it all into blocks, which we got a whopping 8 blocks. Ooh, netherite beacons are painful. It looks like you have so much, dude. Ancient debris are such a bait. It's literally just the worst. Dude, let's real quick go over to the middle of our pond on our middle island where we can place down our beacon. Gosh, excuse me, sir, you don't belong. And also where we could place down our not entirely full netherite beacon, but a netherite beacon nonetheless. Look, did you guys get baited a little bit? Yeah, I mean, sure. I made a netherite beacon. It's the smallest one you can make, but eventually he'll grow up and become as big as those ones, okay? But I still made a netherite beacon. It's still not even a complete netherite. I hate myself. How is it that I come up short on every single one of these beacons, but the one that really mattered most, I came up really short? inventory, bro. Like, I only have 4 netherite ingots. I need 4 more. Bro, that hurt. That literally hurt. Now, I got a proposition, though, for the netherite beak to make up for the mild clickbait. Mild. Not even that bad, because I did make it. And every so often when we go TNT mining, we get netherite block. Now, what if I name those blocks after my subscribers? Because I do name things in the kingdom. So then all my subscribers are the netherite beacon. Sounds pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. Now, I will say, though, this island is kind of lacking for a netherite beacon. It does need to be spruced up quite a bit more. There we go. Now that fits more of the vibe. I'm liking this a lot more. We got a nice little tree, not as big as our big tree over at the old base. We got this nice, strong statue really holding up a pretty cool looking sword. Kind of like the gatekeeper to the base. Because like I said, this feels more like a front door to the base. I want to add some nice waterfalls maybe coming off, cascading over here into the beacon. All in all, it's kind of just the vibe, I'll be honest. Also, I completely realized that I didn't have my green screen up for a while. Comment on whether or not green screen or no green screen. Actually, I'm curious. I want to know what your guys' opinion are, because I'm really indifferent. I could care less. Regardless, though, that is gonna be for this video, guys. Hope you guys did enjoy me building up all the different beacons. That is including the netherite one. Again, it's a small one, but I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you did, make sure you guys smash that like button for me, hit subscribe, join the PaulGG army, and I will see you guys in the next one.